Hi, this is Joseph Cohen. I'm the founder of Forever Young Press and a former New York City public school teacher and journalist. Right Father, Right Son, A Bond-Building Journey is a book I co-authored with my son Jared. It explores fatherhood through the correspondence between a father and son. Through the letters and stories, we see how a man struggles to be a better, more accessible father than the one he knew. We see a boy mature and become a young, responsible man of insight and compassion. Through this compelling book, we see how much the world needs fathers, good fathers. The third video in the Rewards of a Balanced Life series addresses the question, why does neglect and abuse impair learning and intelligence? It introduces the article IQ and Post-Traumatic Stress Symptoms in Children Exposed to Interpersonal Violence, which was published in 2006 in Child Psychiatry Human Development, and explains how parents can deal with the aftermath of abuse or neglect and what preventative or corrective action can be taken to ensure a child will fulfill their potential. Although it will take time and love for the wounds to heal, it is possible for a family to overcome a troubled legacy. What are the rewards of a balanced life? Part 3. Why does neglect and abuse impair learning and intelligence? We've spent a generation trying to reorganize schools to make them better. But the truth is that people learn from the people they love, according to David Brooks, in the article entitled Social Animal: How the New Sciences of Human Nature Can Help Make Sense of Life, published in the New Yorker in 2011. Corporal punishment has been proven to lead to lower IQ levels and lower scores on other tests of cognitive development. The details are documented in IQ and post-traumatic stress symptoms in children exposed to interpersonal violence. An article published in 2006 in Child Psychiatry Human Development. Although it will take time and love for the wounds to heal, it is possible for a family to overcome a troubled legacy. So, how can parents deal with the aftermath of abuse or neglect, and what preventative or corrective action can be taken to ensure a child will fulfill their potential? The most supportive parents know that fostering relationships with a variety of positive individuals outside of a child's immediate family can be very beneficial. While there's much wisdom in the old adage, it takes a village to raise a child, where do parents in need of support and good role models turn? All communities have a place of worship where affordable programs and counseling are available. A child can meet new friends there and participate in positive social activities, while the family can benefit from the counseling services. After a while, a family can expand their circle to include a more diverse group of conscientious people. Support groups that meet regularly for parents to share their situations can also become a coping tool and a very worthwhile resource. When a parent can relate to another's frustration, anxiety, or pain and understands their options, they'll begin feeling more hopeful. If a parent participates and remains committed to the group, they'll enjoy the transformation which occurs as part of the healing process. All schools have guidance counselors, which can confidentially support the psychological needs of a student while providing guidance to the parents. When a counselor informs a teacher of a student who is a victim of parental neglect or abuse, the teacher can monitor their actions and pay close attention to that child's emotional needs. With the passage of time, a family can come to terms with their challenges and develop more effective ways of communicating. Playing sports together can be both fun and therapeutic. I remember feeling an indescribable connection with my father and a great sense of pride with my son while tossing a baseball, shooting hoops, or kicking a soccer ball. Few words were needed to convey our mutual satisfaction. Our body language, smiles of approval, and gestures of acceptance spoke volumes. On an entirely different level is the excitement and joy I experienced while attending and coaching my son's sporting events. Although I hadn't played enough soccer while coming of age in Brooklyn from 1975 to 80 to become an effective soccer coach, I did possess the baseball and basketball skills to take the helm for a few seasons for a group of budding adolescents, including my son Jared. Although team sports are a great way to bond with your son while observing how he interacts with his peers, youth groups like the Boy Scouts can also provide the opportunity to help your son build some very important life skills and make memories that could last a lifetime. A father who invests time with his son, cultivating interests such as sports, music, literature, and an appreciation for nature, art, and philosophy will naturally become a role model and inspire his son's pursuit of individuality and desire for self-actualization. A strong father-son relationship begins with a father's willingness to engage his son in open communication and a son's willingness to participate in the process. This bond-building process focuses on three essential questions. One, do you see me? A good place for a father to begin is by acknowledging and praising a son's recent accomplishments to validate his efforts and create a safe space to open meaningful dialogue. Second question is, can you hear me? The way to sustain a meaningful dialogue is by listening without judgment to develop a conversation for the purpose of identifying and clarifying any challenging issues. And three, what can you teach me? In building a child's sense of security and trust that will grow over time is contingent upon a father providing constructive feedback that will help them gain a fresh perspective upon which both parent and child can act to reach a solution. The letter I wrote my son in Right Father, Right Son, a bond-building journey at age 11 in the midst of a conflict is one of many that demonstrates the value of this bond-building process. Here's an excerpt from it. Hearing you tell me I love you means a lot to me. I'm glad that you feel comfortable expressing your feelings to me and appreciate that you care enough about my feelings to say those kind words so often. I hope that will continue forever. Although I feel our relationship is mainly about respect, trust, and generosity, there are times when I feel you overlook the effort your parents make to provide you with opportunities to have fun, express yourself, and learn about life. Overlooking those efforts is another way of saying that you're taking us for granted. And being taken for granted makes me feel sad, angry, and concerned. I feel sad because children that continually take their parents for granted usually grow into adults that believe they're entitled to special treatment by people in the world around them. My 43 years of experience in the world has shown me that those who first show appreciation for the things they've received will continue getting good treatment and become successful. Please take some time to think about the many things you've received from your parents. While it is true that providing you with opportunities is our responsibility as parents, it's your responsibility as a maturing human being to show your appreciation by making an effort on your own. You can do this by showing a willingness to cooperate When we ask you to do things, and by doing things to show your appreciation, even before being asked, how much kindness do you expect to receive when you refuse to cooperate? And for how long? A healthy family is when there's giving and receiving by everyone. Being taken for granted makes me feel angry because it seems like you don't value the effort we make to provide you with the things that you need and enjoy in your life. Being taken for granted also makes me feel concerned that I won't want to continue to make the effort to provide you with the things that you enjoy in your life. And while it is true that providing you with what you need and enjoy is our responsibility as parents, it's your responsibility as a maturing human being to show how much appreciation you feel by making an effort of your own. How much effort can you expect from us when you refuse to cooperate? And for how long? A healthy family relationship is when there's giving and receiving by everyone. The attitude you show when you're asked for the first time to cooperate, to follow rules, or participate in family activities is even more important to me than hearing you say, "I love you." That's because your attitude leads to your actions, and your actions speak louder than words. Saying "I love you," that's beautiful. The words "I love you" don't replace respect and only partially show gratitude, another word for appreciation. Being cooperative and making an effort on your own shows me how much you love me. Saying "I love you" sounds nice. Being considerate and respectful makes me feel how much you care. Your words fill the air. Your actions reach my heart. Speak with your actions. Whether you're most comfortable sitting down for a heart-to-heart with your son or carving out some time to craft a detailed letter to him, your intention is what's paramount. And that will lay the foundation for a relationship that matures as he does. This is Joe Cohen, thanking you for joining me today. Please like, comment, and share this video with your family and friends. And remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel and join us for the next video in the Rewards of a Balanced Life series, which addresses the question, how does parental attachment impact the quality of future relationships? Also, I just wanted to mention that at the time I'm recording this video for you, I'm getting excited about an event that's coming up in a few weeks at a wonderful bookstore here in Central Florida, not far from where I live. If you've stuck with me this far, that tells me that you share my passion for making father-son relationships the best they can possibly be. I'd love to hear things that you've done in your life that you've found took your father-son relationship to a new level. And if you'd like me to come visit a bookstore or a group in your area, I'd love to hear about that too. Thanks.